Rob, that was a terrific message. Congratulations. And I think we're going to put you in charge of marketing over here. And now it's my pleasure to call up Ruth Raskas.
I stand here before you tonight on the shoulders of history. One of my favorite tefillot, a prayer that we say on Yom Kippur, is the tefillah that begins, Mi She'ana. In this prayer, we recount 20 examples, ranging from Abraham to Mordecai and Esther, and we pray that God will answer us, just as he has answered these other historical figures. If one looks through the Torah, one will find countless examples of our connection to our history. Consider this week's Torah portion, Ki Tavo, when we are told to bring bikurim, the first of the fruits, to the Kohen. And we then describe the history of how we arrived at that point, including Jacob's work for Lavan, the slavery in Egypt, the ultimate redemption, and the move into Israel. I, too, stand here in the context of history. Someone who has been molded by the investment my family made to enable me to have crucial Jewish experiences. Jewish day school. I attended Epstein Hebrew Academy and then Black Yeshiva High School. Jewish summer camp. The Harvard Hillel, an extraordinary model of pluralism and collaboration among the Reform, Conservative, and Orthodox communities. Time spent visiting and studying in Israel. And of course, my family. Like my grandparents, Ralph and Annette Raskas, and Erna and Max Waltuck, my own parents, Adina and Heschel Raskas, my role models, are passionately devoted to the Jewish community in St. Louis, nationally, and in Israel. They are devoted with an open home, open minds, and open hearts, and are a constant source of wisdom and guidance for me. Yet as we all know, history is only a beginning. The real challenge is how we use our past to build the future. As we transition to new professional leadership of our federation, I want to thank Barry for his 19 years of unwavering dedication to our community. I had the privilege of working closely with him over the past year, and Barry, I've learned so much from you. I also want to suggest 3 items that I believe are essential for our community's growth. First, we must deepen our connection to Israel. A few weeks ago, I was standing in passport control at Ben Gurion Airport with a birthright group. Their energy, their excitement, they were contagious. Similarly, the investment that Pam and Ron Rubin have made to connect this community to Israel is generating a new, special, exciting passion for Israel. Second, we need to continue to commit to Jewish education and literacy, especially Jewish day schools. This education is one of the best gifts we can give our children, and we must ensure there are high-quality schools that appeal to all Jewish families. We as a community need to determine the birthright solution so we can increase participation in our Jewish schools. Third, outstanding leadership. Both lay and professional leaders must deepen their connection to the individual. We live in an era where we can customize almost anything. Similarly, we need to work harder to personalize our connection to each individual. We must transform from a time when inspiration came from the person at the pulpit or the podium to a time where inspiration is personally cultivated with each individual. We all know many wonderful people who are thirsting for warmth, personal relationships, and optimism to connect them to the Jewish community. We need to make those connections. On the topic of leadership, we are truly blessed to have so many wonderful leaders. In particular, I want to acknowledge and thank Bob Millstone, an outstanding statesman in our midst who has selflessly devoted countless hours and used his diplomacy and acumen to bring our community to where we are today. In addition, I would like to thank the Grossberg family for their extraordinary commitment to growing leadership. I want to also thank the selection committee who nominated me for this wonderful honor. I am delighted to be sharing this award with my co-honoree, Rob Burtman, and want to applaud him for his many contributions to our community. Andrew, I wish you every success in your new role. I am really looking forward to working with you. Finally, I want to thank my husband and best friend, Nigel Orenstein, my partner and my anchor, and to our children, Isaac, Sophia, and Maya. Your laughter, your love, and inquisitive minds are my inspiration. And I hope that all of us who are here tonight can build for you and all of the children of today a meaningful and engaging community of tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. I had the opportunity to work with Ruth this past year closely. She's leading our efforts around Jewish identity and engagement with great insight, with great intelligence, with great seriousness, and with great creativity. Congratulations to you as well.